name's Austin Lambert, and I'm here with Jason Reichert. We just got back from a track day at Chuckwalla Raceway where Jason got to take out a BMW M3 race car for the first time. Jason, why don't you tell us how the car was?
It was a great car. It was incredibly stable. It was probably the easiest car I've ever taken out on a track, and I was very surprised. I thought this car would kind of be a handful to drive, but it turns out that it was actually one of the easiest ones to drive, so I had a great time with it.
Okay, what makes a car easy to drive? Like, I noticed that you're not putting in a ton of inputs into the steering. It seems like it's very smooth, like a leisurely Sunday drive. What exactly makes a car drive like that?
Having a car that understeers a little bit definitely makes it easy to drive, because you know where that limit's always going to be. You know that it's going to have just a little understeer. This car, it wasn't feeling that restricted from the understeer, but it did feel like you knew it was there, so you knew the rear end was going to stay planted the whole way through the corner. One setup improvement we're going to want to make next time we go to Chuckwalla is have a little more aggressive front end so we can get a little bit quicker turn-in point. But yeah, overall, it was an incredible car, really easy. Definitely surprised me with how much fun this thing was.
What would be an example of a time when you would want a car to push like this?
Definitely an endurance race, which this car is being set up to be doing, is endurance races where we're doing 8 hours in a car. That's when you want a car with a little understeer to it. That way, if you're chasing the rear end for 2.5 hours, it's definitely going to make it a little harder to survive that entire race, having a car that's stepping out on you every single corner. That was one thing I liked about this car was, just like I said, super stable. You can see through this high-speed corner we're going through, incredibly stable, even coming downhill, coming off of it. No sign of rear end coming out, just really easy driving the whole way.
Okay, so if I'm understanding you correctly, the advantage of having a car that pushes is that it's a little bit more consistent and a little bit more easy, so this would be a big advantage on a long race where you don't have to worry about making a mistake right at the very beginning and losing an 8-hour championship.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's the big thing on endurance racing is you just want to be surviving the event. And if you survive the event, there's a good chance that you'll be either on the podium or in the top 5 with these kind of races. So yeah, I'd say it was a great job by the entire team getting this car set up so well. Right out of the gate too. It's our first time on track with it, and I had a great time with driving it.
Wow, that's really impressive to hear that the very first time it went out on track that it handled this well, and you have so many nice things to say about it. I hope that we get to see some really cool videos from you soon about the new improved setups that you were referring to.